morning, everybody, and welcome to another Sunday morning vlog.
It is Sunday morning, Las Vegas Inside and Out time.
We are going down to the Strip. We are going to go down where Park MGM is, and then we're going to explore a little bit of the Showcase Mall, which is on the other side. Then, Paul is going to go to Crystal's and do what?
There is a brand new exhibit celebrating 60 years of the Barbie doll, only in Las Vegas.
Very exciting. Let me warn you, this video's long.
Yeah, grab yourself something to drink, settle down, you'll be here a while.
All right, get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
Let's kick off this marathon walk out front of the Park MGM, which is where we parked. It's lunchtime on a Wednesday, and we just had to take a moment and soak in the atmosphere out here at the corner of Park Avenue and the Boulevard. This is truly one of our very favorite parts of the Strip. Italy is thriving as the tourists are coming back, and it is in such an enviable spot because there is so much foot traffic right here. Now, this is new since we were last down here. It's called Bar Botanico, described as a patio takeover on the website. It is a collaboration between Italy and the botanist gin. This unique dry gin is sourced from Islay, an island off the west coast of Scotland best known for peaty malts. It is flavored with 22 botanicals from that island, and this patio is the perfect spot to enjoy a gin cocktail. Next door, we love seeing the Crack Shack patio filled with folks enjoying their lunch al fresco, man. It's great to have you all back. And just north of that is the watering hole. Not open yet today, but we just love the vibe of this patio as well. And they have great decor. All right, enough of the west side of the Strip. Our destination today is all that stuff across the street, what we collectively call the Showcase Mall. Basically, from the MGM on the south end all the way to Target on the north end, this mall has grown and grown from its first business in 1996 to present day with 4 expansions. We can't wait to go explore, and the way to get there is this pedestrian bridge, which opened just 2 years ago in December 2019. This is the 17th pedestrian bridge to be built on the Strip. We always stop midway across just to look up and down the Las Vegas Boulevard and watch the cars go by. Off the bridge and back to street level, we are going to pop into a few of these businesses at the Showcase. Here's a convenient Breeze Daiquiri bar, lots of those up and down the Strip. The food court opened in 2003 and features lots of your favorites for quick eats. And it's always fun to people watch around here as well. One of the 2 most eye-catching attractions at Showcase is, of course, the M&M World. 4 floors of everything M&M's, which opened in 1997. This is a 28,000 square foot homage to the candy that melts in your mouth and not in your hand. And it's also the very first M&M store ever. There are 4 floors of fun here, and the up escalator provides a picture history of M&M's. On the second floor, you'll find baby items. Dispensers. And that famous wall of M&M chocolates. Up on the third floor, you can create your own personalized M&Ms to take home or give as gifts. Also up here, you can snatch a cool pic with the M&M's gang. On the top floor are holiday-themed items. And the replica of their NASCAR race car, another great photo op. On 4, you'll also find a collection of fine ethyl M chocolates. And a little history of chocolate as well. Down we go, back to street level, and there's a Marshall's department store next door. This is definitely the other attention getter at Showcase, a 100-foot tall Coke bottle. If the chocolate made you thirsty, let me invite you into the store that celebrates the world's most iconic beverage brand, the World of Coca-Cola. You can enter direct from the strip or from inside the mall. Their website calls this place an immersive retail destination, and we have to agree, we feel very immersed. You can score just about anything with a Coke logo on it, including some exclusive merchandise. What we really loved most in here were all the t-shirts in other languages. How cool is that? And we love these vintage designs as well. Upstairs on the second floor was a surprise. It's a beverage bar with a strip view. The Coca-Cola fountain offers refreshing Coke floats and samples of 16 different international versions of their product. And the second floor also has tons of Coca-Cola merchandise that you can purchase as well. Well, I'll tell you what, it's time for a lunch break, and what could be more alluring than that great big guitar? We are off to the Hard Rock Cafe, perfectly located just at the bottom of that pedestrian bridge. Take the escalator from street level up to the second floor and enter a world of rock and roll memorabilia. The Hard Rock brand got its start in Hyde Park, London 50 years ago in 1971, and a few years later they began decorating with these amazing costumes. Props and instruments. The biggest names in music are also on these walls. This location at the Showcase Mall opened in 2009, and what a spot! Just look at the view of the bridge and wait till you see the patio. Step into the front bar and restaurant and it's busy with lunchtime diners. And here's the patio. We're going to take a closer look at that in a minute. Through a doorway is another huge area of the restaurant, darker and more intimate. The patio, though, may be the best seat in the house. It's alfresco dining with a fabulous Las Vegas Strip view. Across the bridge to Park MGM. And down the Boulevard past the New York skyline. If you haven't been here, come on up and see this, especially on a gorgeous day like today. Inside the restaurant, you're surrounded by more rock and roll legends literally at your table. The costumes span the eras from Elvis in the 50s and 60s to Britney in the 2000s. Legendary performers and legendary guitars from legendary guitarists. Hard Rock has amassed through donations and auction purchases the largest private collection of rock memorabilia in the world. The Hard Rock Cafe menu features the steak burger that started it all for them, along with a few classic entrees, salads, and sandwiches. The drink menu features signature cocktails, and you get to keep the glass. You can also get your meal delivered to your hotel.
Well, hello there, friends. I'm a little sweaty. You know, even though it's only 73 outside, you go outside and you get warm, and then you come in here with a mask and you get warmer. Anyway, I'm at the Hard Rock. I'm up on the second floor. I was just out on the patio. But since I'm a one-person party, I'm sitting at the bar for my lunch I just ordered. And I'm having a delicious and refreshing strawberry basil lemonade. Show you the food when it gets here. So this is a legendary burger that started it all. Look at this. It's a burger. It's cheese, it's bacon, it's an onion ring, seasoned fries, lettuce, tomato, brioche bun. OMG, I'm digging in. So, I positioned this on purpose this way so that the burger takes up most of the screen. That was deliberate. Let me take out my flag first of all. This knife, you can hurt somebody with this thing. And I never pick up a burger. Dale will tell you that. I always eat them with a knife and fork. So I'm glad I have a knife because I want to cut into my beef. And let's see what we got. Delicious, a little salty, the cheddar, a little salty. I love me an onion ring.
So just whoever, I'll just do fine.
Crispy, crunchy, fresh. And a fry. I'm right next to this waitress station, so you might have heard some voices. That's okay, it's a hoppin' place. It is noontime on a Wednesday. I'll tell you what, super fresh, super delicious. Really, really, really good food. Big thumbs up. Delicious.
Even the way out presents you with great memorabilia. On the wall next to the stairway is this priceless collection of guitar picks. Back at street level, you'll find yourself in the gift shop where you can pick up a Vegas-themed t-shirt, socks, keychains, you name it. I think we've got a theme going on here today, lots of branded merch. On with our journey. Totally dwarfed by the Hard Rock above it, here is a Denny's restaurant. Moving north, Flyover is a flying theater motion simulator attraction that just opened this year. You've got some name brand discount shopping and the new phase 4 expansion. This Olive Garden strip location just opened in September, but it's a bit tricky to find. It's 3 floors up above Target. We're told it's huge, 12,000 square feet with floor-to-ceiling windows. On the northernmost end of Showcase Mall is the Strip's first and only Target retail store. It's a small format store, just 20,000 square feet, that opened in August of 2020. The store features a Starbucks, fresh groceries, wine and spirits, and some clothing as well. Leaving Showcase, our next destination is over there at CityCenter. We are headed to Crystal's. The only way to cross the boulevard, though, is to go all the way down to the next pedestrian bridge, the one connecting Harmon Corner with CityCenter. So, we will just admire the view as we go. Crystal's is a high-end shopping mall featuring over 50 of the finest luxury brands in a bright and spacious environment. We've been here before, but we wanted to take just a moment to show you some of the beautiful autumn garden displays in here today. Really unique this year with the addition of these huge fronds of what looks like pampas grass on steroids. Recently, Crystal's has also become home to some world-class attractions. The Immersive Van Gogh exhibit opened in September, emulating the ones that have been successful in Europe since the early 2000s. The exhibit features physical sets that the visitor walks through while Van Gogh images are projected on the surfaces around them, and it's all set to music. Truly a very multi-sensory experience. At this point in the video, I'm going to turn the mic over to Paula because she explored an amazing new attraction at Crystals, and I'm going to let her tell you all about it right now.
Today's last stop is here for some girl power, history, and nostalgia. It is called Barbie, a cultural icon. Tip of the hat to my escort here, who guided me to the secret pink elevator outside on the bridge. I don't think I'd have ever found that by myself. The exhibition is a presentation by Illusion Projects and Mattel. It opened in late October and will run into January. It's the first to tour in the United States, debuting right here in Las Vegas. There are more than 150 dolls, artifacts, and fashion pieces in this marvelous collection. These panels give a brief history of the doll, invented by Ruth Handler in the 1950s and named after her own daughter, Barbara. Ruth and her husband, Elliot, along with partner Harold Matson, founded Mattel Toys. Here are the original outfits, 22 of them, created by New York fashion designer Charlotte Johnson. She had to train her team how to sew tiny clothes with precision. The very first Barbie debuted at the New York Toy Fair in March 1959, an adult doll that would allow girls to play out their future selves, and that's exactly what Ruth intended. She has always been a reflection of the culture of the day. In the early 60s, her look was influenced by the First Lady of Fashion, Jackie Kennedy. As you might guess, it didn't take long before her adoring public demanded that Barbie have a boyfriend. So Ken was introduced in 1961. He's named for the handler's son, Kenneth. Through the 60s, Barbie evolved alongside the rest of the world. She wore her own version of the shortest skirt in history, the miniskirt. The metallics and shiny fabrics of the space age. And apparel that reflected career choices in the 1960s. In 1968, Mattel introduced its first African-American doll, Barbie's friend Christy. She was a reflection of the Black is Beautiful movement of that time. As the late 60s moved into the 1970s, Barbie's look represented everything that was going on around her, the flowy dresses and nostalgia of the prairie look, the handmade folk styles from nations across the world, the vivid colors and geometric patterns of the psychedelic age, embellished and patched denim fashions, and we dare not forget Malibu Barbie, the ultimate surfer girl, introduced in 1971. The exhibit features panels, life-size clothing, and dolls representing 60 years of Barbie history. And for those of us that lived it, it's like walking through a time capsule. We found ourselves reading all the details and being reminded of all that's happened in our world since 1959. In 1980, the first Black and Hispanic dolls named Barbie were introduced, not friends of Barbie, but Barbie herself. In 1986, Barbie was the subject of a painting by Andy Warhol, an artist who made a career out of painting pop culture, and she certainly is pop culture. We love the displays of Barbie the Career Girl decade by decade, from the 60s all the way to today. She has been outfitted for more than 200 careers in her long history. And the collaborations with famous designers. In 1985, Oscar de la Renta was the first, outfitting Barbie in his red carpet styles. And then, in the 1990s, Bob Mackie began a partnership with Barbie that continues to the present day, kicking off a line of beautifully costumed, limited edition, collectible dolls. There are now more than 50 collectible Barbies, including this stunning fashion model collection. Near the end of the exhibit, some fun facts. Barbie is the most diverse doll line in the world, with more than 35 skin tones, more than 94 hairstyles, and 9 body types. Who knew? Plus, she's an influencer. In 2014, Mattel launched an Instagram account @BarbieStyle, which has 2.2 million followers and countless collaborations with other influencers and designers. No end in sight for this icon of style. One other thing to note. Inside Crystals, there is a gift shop to accompany the exhibit with some of those collectible dolls available for purchase, along with a few other collector's items. And a fun pick opportunity to take home a memento.
All right. That was an amazing exhibition.
It absolutely was, and we didn't even show you half of the footage and photos we had from that thing. It was amazing.
And it's only here in Las Vegas, and I think it's only here till January, right?
Yeah, we don't know an exact date, but it is here at least till January, and then I think it's going on tour after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know, I think there must have been at least 100 dolls there, right?
150 dolls from a private collection, most of them, and it is so well done. Every era of Barbie, all the way through those 60 years.
Right. I hope you enjoyed this whole video. This took a long time to put together. I started this video on Monday. This is Saturday afternoon. I'm still working on it.
And I probably worked on it 3 days ahead of Dale, so we put a lot into it because we covered a lot of ground. Showcase is huge in and of itself before you go to Crystals.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this one, because guess what? Coming up this coming week is Thanksgiving.
It absolutely is, and we are thankful for you and all of you that watch us. Happy Thanksgiving in the US of A.
Absolutely. And then we're going to have one more video, which will be the following Sunday after Thanksgiving. And then we come back to you on December 2nd and go all the way to the 25th with Scotchmas.
Scotchmas is coming. Our Advent calendar, we will do our first opening on December 1st and tasting, and then you'll see that the next day, all the way for 24 straight days.
And the exciting thing about this is on December 1st, there will be a Paul's Kitchen. So we will actually have a video from the 1st to the 25th.
Get ready for lots and lots of Las Vegas Inside and Out.
Cross your fingers that everything goes well. And we also have a Christmas show in there too.
We sure do, but at least we'll be tasting scotch every day, so it can't be all bad.
All right, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else, Miss Paula?
I think we've held you plenty long enough. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Hope you had a good time. Bye-bye, everybody.